I feel like Coach has said you've been like offensive player. I've like lost track how many times. You've been healthy this season. How much has that been, joyful for you and just contributed to your success individually?
Right, yeah, I thank God every day that I get to stay healthy this season. It's so much more fun being able to play when you're not worried about something hurting, getting something right because during the week you're able to game plan so much better, focus on the team, and not have to focus on getting an injury right. So, yeah, it's just amazing having that health.
Unfortunately, a couple of your teammates haven't been as fortunate to have that health. But just how critical is the depth that you guys have developed on the offensive line been this season and contributed to your success?
Right, yeah. Losing, Mark and Chase, it sucks, not having them. But, yeah, we haven't had a drop-off on the O-line. We just have that depth, like you said, where every single person is ready to go, and we're not going to have that drop-off. So, yeah, we play for them every single game knowing they would love to be out there. But, yeah.
We'll go third row on the left side to Tony.
Trey, obviously, rivalry game last week, a little chippy there, pre-game, post-game, all of that stuff. And obviously some of it was centered around some comments made about you online. How much did you see of that? How much did you pay attention to it? And did it fuel you at all this week?
I did not see that, but some people around the facility, told me about it. But, yeah, so I didn't really think too much about it. I'm going to play my game every single week no matter what. So, yeah, it didn't really affect me too much.
We'll go back behind the lights on the left side to Tyler.
Trey, what was kind of the team's reaction when Marcel came into the game? And then is there, blocking-wise on the line, is it any different blocking for Connor or blocking for Marcel just because of how different they are?
No, we block for the same no matter who's behind us. We're going to give it 100%. We're going to block the same plays the same way. So, yeah, there's no change no matter who's behind us. They're both playmakers, so whoever's back there is going to get the job done.
We'll go second row on the right side to Olin.
Hey, Trey, a couple things. I think, from what I understand, South Carolina likes to move the Kennard guy around. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but the leads are in sacks. Do you approach every matchup that you have the same, or do you ever get more excited about a guy that, is getting attention?
Right, I love competition, so I love going against the best of the best, but I prepare the same way. So I'll watch the film the same, I'll prepare, I'll study their moves the same way, so nothing will change, but I do love good competition.
How do you guys how difficult is it to put behind you a big win like LSU or even a big loss like Notre Dame and put it completely behind you and refocus?
Once the sun comes up on Sunday, that win's in the history, so it's in the past. So we don't think about that anymore. We're just focused on South Carolina, and we're ready to roll.
We'll go fourth row on the left side to Rob and then to Luke.
Howdy, Trey. So kind of following what OB said, a game before a big game like LSU can be a trap game. The game after a big win like LSU can be a trap game. So as a leader on this of this program, how can you help to make sure that there's no drop-off and you guys are fixing to face a crazy environment on Saturday night? So tell me what the thought process is going into that.
Right, yep. Any game on the road in the SEC is a tough game, so we have to prepare the same every single week. So, yeah, getting people refocused. We celebrated the LSU win, but that's over now. So, yeah, we're just focusing on this week, game planning, getting ready.
We'll go third row on the left side to Luke and then back to Alex.
When you look back to the LSU game this weekend, did you feel or noticing sort of like spark or extra energy when Marcel took over on offense? Is that something you felt on the O-line?
I think just things weren't going well. People were just taking turns not doing their job in the first half on offense. We were just not on the same page. And coming out of halftime, we just decided, hey, it's time to get going. Defense helped us out a lot, so it's time to do our job. So, yeah.
We'll go second row on the left side to Alex and then Carter.
Yeah, earlier this year, a couple of your teammates said South Carolina is the toughest place to play, that they've played in at least. You were there as a freshman. Just what do you remember about playing there, and just what makes it a challenging place to play from what you remember?
Right, it's loud. It's a tough environment. They're fans. They get excited. So, it's going to be a tough on-the-road game. So we just got to play our brand of football and go to work.
We'll go second row on the right side to Carter.
Trey, I'm wondering if you could maybe compare 2 years ago when it seemed like every injury with you to now when you've been pretty healthy, just a week after week grind. What was that like 2 years ago going through that, and how much easier or better is it to go through it now without having all that?
Right, yeah, it's a blessing now being healthy. You know, it was a grind. You know, making sure get my body as good as I can for every single game 2 years ago. But now, yeah, I just get to focus on the game in front of me, and you know, I do a little bit of treatment, rehab here and there, but I just get to spend most of my time focusing on the football. So